Hey guys, also wanted to do the second half of the checkout chance, so I'll be jumping into that now. And I'm just going to have to wing it because I don't want to look up exactly who I put up. So if I do somebody again or I miss somebody, I'm sorry. I think my guild members are the ones who are more interested in this than more other people. Okay, let's see. We did Casino, we did Sovereign, I'm pretty sure we did Crowhex because I started from the top. We did Air and we did Blue. We have not done Quantum. We did Stud. Forget if we did Lala, but I'm pretty sure we did. We did do Shark. We have not done anyone else except Lord. Okay, we did Lord. Alright, so I guess I'll start from the bottom and work up now. So Dimitri, Arquise, and Bjork are going to go first. Okay. If only I could find them. You know, we'll just go with whoever I find first. Oh, Arquise, sweet. Arquise doesn't realize how strong his party is. He actually just posted today because I put the challenge out, so a lot of guys think that they're actually like being threatened in their top spots right now. But it's become a pretty hardcore week since I made the announcement to the guild, and you could probably tell by looking at the rankings right now that they're actually taking it kind of seriously. Like no one's taking my spot in this guild, so. Too bad, so sad for anybody in second chance who thinks I might have a shot right now, because it looks like it's going to be pretty rough this week. Alright, anyway, so Arquise, he's running, we've definitely looked at this formation already. Or somebody else is using the exact same one. Anyway, I'll go ahead and do it anyway. If I've already seen them, too bad. Definitely on the free-to-play side. Here, Arquise. But still doing everything right. I like how he's also leaving things at 9 that are not high priorities. He prioritizes his weapons for enhancing first, and his accessory here. Oh, 10% pink attack potential. That's nice. Maybe I should go through his potentials. Oh, pink crit damage, attack, crit rate, and damage. That is awesome. I can't, like, actually, I'm impressed that he has this. It's very rare that you see a free-to-play player that's got, like, perfect potentials. That's near perfect also. Attack damage, crit rate. Oh, missing crit damage on that one. This is pretty good too, but he's missing attack of all things. And this is also semi-perfect, depending on how you value crit rate. Hit rate. But overall, pretty good. Looks like he's got the one necklace to keep his mastery maxed out. Yeah. Just a little bit under max there. Just give me 2 seconds. And we're back. Okay, where was I? Yeah, pretty good Jenny. I think this is basically as good as you can get as free to play. He's got 27,000 attacks. That's pretty very well invested in. He's got basically perfect build here. He doesn't. Let's see what his crit rate at. 86% crit rate. At 86% crit rate, then having the mace here, like you could argue, well, if he had the bow, then he'd be able to get like maybe 92 to 95. I guess no. I guess the bow, I believe, comes at 5-star plus 10 is over 600 crit rate. So with the potentials, he probably would be up around 95%. That would be insane. But as a free to play player, like, come on, you can't just say he's going to get a pink crit damage potential. Like, let's just look at here. The damage is on the low end of orange, because max is 13.3%. The attack is on the high end of orange, seeing as how max attack is 10%, which you could see on his necklace. And the crit rate is on the high end, I believe 16.6. I know it's around 16-something% for pink potential for 5-star, so that mace is like literally irreplaceable. This is one of probably the best free-to-play maces or weapons a character can have. Now, I know somebody's Chenny in the guild has like the most insane bow ever. Arquise. Nope. Oh well. Chenny doesn't get as much love as Jenny because Jenny gets, especially as a free-to-play player, Jenny gets 50% guaranteed crit damage, which is huge for any player who can't just get enough potions to roll constantly. But again, just give me 2 seconds. I want to close my door. But again, very good. It's using a single mace here and there. It's probably just because it's got very good potentials. Yeah, attack, pink attack, damage, and 14.9% critical. That is on the higher end of the orange also. Max is 16% at 4-star. Let's look at some of his accessory potentials. Check this out. Oh, that's awesome. I'm jelly. That's another pink attack by HP potential. That's pretty good. Attack by HP pink is 2.7 here, so that's awesome. Attack by HP pink again here. So he's pretty close to the 10%. Whoa, wow. So it's really just this one. He's 0.2 off of a perfect 10% attack by HP. 9.8%. That's pretty awesome. He is missing attack here, but it's hard to get the courage to re-roll an item like this. It really is, because he's got 15.6% defense on it too, which is another one of the unique potentials. So it just depends on where you feel that your value lies. He's got over 50% only with that potential, it looks like. So it'd be pretty hard, unless he wants to roll four at the time to switch it around. But very strong Jenny. Really, like this is like these. A lot of the guild members that I have on the free to play end, they all make very good, solid decisions for the way that they're building their characters. Everything's done very efficiently, and they've all been semi lucky with their potentials, and occasionally with their slow build purchases of save my crystals, hope I get a really good SS piece that's really awesome to have. Luck going on there. Oh, one skill not maxed on Chenny, and it's the one that nobody cares about. It's also running Angela. Again, very good hero, very strong, charmed, and he's going all defense and a 1 crit rate. So let's see, how are we doing here? Maybe if he was going to be going for the super defense, he should probably replace his rings with brooches, but let's check the potentials on him first. They're probably really awesome. 9.3% attack and 2.9% attack by HP, so that's pretty crazy. The 17 MP is more useful than you'd imagine. Damage, crit, damage. That's pretty strong. Like I said the other day, I basically add attack damage and crit damage because that's going to be your damage modifier to judge the value of a weapon. So that's 28%. That's good. Unfortunately, it's out of, I believe, 43.3% for 5-star. So it's not amazing, but it's pretty good. Let's see. Attack damage, crit rate, so 17.5% on that one. Well, this has got all three, so 12.8, 13, 18% on this. It's pretty good. Attack and crit damage on that. Damage, crit damage, no attack on this. Now, comparing the 1 and the 2-star, just a little mental tip for you guys. Attack crit damage versus damage crit damage. Excuse me. It really depends on what's going to be better. He's got a 60% crit rate, so when he crits, crit damage is the best. When he doesn't crit, attack damage is the best. Sorry, attack and damage is the best. And if you just want to put it on average, like the higher number is always going to be the most beneficial over time. So it's going to be really, how often do you really see yourself critting and things like that to judge whatever is the most value. But generally, if you're going to have 2, attack and damage are the guaranteed ones. Crit damage, though, has the highest return. Then followed by damage. Attack is the lowest return because it's also got the accessory option here that splits up its total 40%. Attack and damage both, if you have perfect potentials across the board, would both equal 40%. It's just that some of attack's percentage is invested into the accessory. Not too keen on that, to be honest. I think attack and damage should be equal on weapons all the way across, and they should probably put something else here for the accessory. I really don't like the way that it is. And I've even got a pink attack potential on my Lee's necklace. But I don't really like the way that they've done it like that, because it makes people think that maybe damage is better than attack and things like that, when generally they're equal. Though currently, for reasons unexplained, damage percent works on HP percent damage. If the boss is an HP percent immune, then Jack's percent damage increases, and so does Lena's, increases their damage from the percentage of the HP. It's also running Jack here for a great team. Now what I like about his team, just talking about, and stun and charm immunity, that's pretty awesome. Now what I like about his team, just overall, he probably got this as a reward from Todd. What I like about his team is it's got a very good form to it. Angela is extremely tanky. She's got very obscenely high defense for reasons that don't make any sense for the smallest character in the game. Like even Chenny is taller than Angela. So I guess that Angela is the shorty and Chenny is definitely average height. But Jenny going first, there's a lot of great things to Jenny going first. Jenny going second is pretty good too, but I think that with the square map, the advantage to Jenny going first is, surprise, I got to go first and there's nothing you can do about this. Bam! Hope you get a critical on their fourth and their first slot and you do some crazy damage to their team on defense. So, like, that's pretty cool. Angela being in the third slot is not a weakness to Jenny getting kind of a knockdown, because she's really, really strong. And generally, there's mostly rock-type characters that are playing in the mid lanes. So she's actually fairly safe if you compare her position to most teams. Chenny's second slot is fine. I think he just wants to use Chenny because Chenny's really strong. And brings basically a lot to his PvP as well as his PvP. Like all these characters, like if you look at this team, one thing it has, all characters have very good hitboxes, with the exception of Jack, of course. But Jenny has the best hitbox in the game. Angela has a very strong 9-tile hitbox, and so does Chenny. So this is literally a transferable PvE to PvP team. Saves a lot for having to have characters that are specialized for either or. Okay, well that was our keys, and I forget who we were looking for, so I'll just wait till I find another person that's in the guild that I haven't looked at so far. We definitely looked at Sovereign. Dmitry, the most Russian person in the guild, which is weird. You'd think it would be the Soviet, but no, not true. Alright, Dmitry is very proud of his Rabov's defense. He is building Jack as an attacker. The only thing I don't like about his team is he's using Rab as his... Like, he's got, like, really high... Let's look this thing up. 15,901 defense. I am amazed that people are able to get 70% defense, because he's got basically 16,000 defense, and he's not even at 70%. But there are Jacks that I'm attacking who have it. So he's got all defense potentials. Of course, he's going to need them because he's paper. And paper is not the tankiest tank the game has ever seen. For some reason, running a ghost step on him. I think that's probably for PvE, and he's just using it for like a mix. He is going all brooches though, so there's no mastery. Oh, no, there's some mastery there. Understood which one that was. So he does have decent enough mastery. Not that he's going to be attacking anyway. He's basically just here to get the disarms down for the rest of the team. So Rab's left alive, no problem. You could basically ignore this. Though with the ghost step, it's a little bit annoying if he can catch up to you. But it's kind of like a pseudo taunt-like thing that he's got going on with it, because he's going to disarm you. If he gets close to you, he's going to get close to you, so you probably have to attack him. Shouldn't be any real trouble for any stronger player with a lead scissor, but that's cool. He's another Jenny user, 22,000, so probably not as awesome as the ones that we've seen so far. He does have 2 list of blister pieces though, so he's got the extra hit rate, which is always nice. We're in the necklace here. It's got defense and attack by HP. Of course, everybody wishes that would be attack. This is not up to pink yet. His potentials are kind of mediocre, but generally this is built properly. With Jenny, if you can't get attack damage, crit rate, like across the board, then your first priority is always going to be crit damage, because her damage without crits is actually pretty bad. As I've said a million times before. But 82%. A lot of room for improvement here too, for what he could do to build that up. Not there, but definitely quite a few potentials he can rework here. He's also got perfect mastery, I believe, with this. I think he had 2 necklaces on. Yep, and decent enough hit rate. So fairly good Jenny again. With that mana, I think he has exactly enough to cast 2, but I could be wrong. With the regen. All right, who else is he using? He's using Jack. He is using an attack-based Jack. Now, I really like this Jack. It does die in one shot. That is unfortunate for Jack. But it is still very tanky. He does have 80% crit rate. Like, that is crazy that he's got 80% crit rate on his Jack. All bows across the board in 1 mace. That's awesome. He's got 2 pink ranger pieces. That's no good. It doesn't give you the attack without the 3. The gold tiger set, I think, is really cool. A very cool addition that he's got here. Because if his Jack is left over, then he's got like an 80% crit rate Jack that does 20% HP damage and has over 30,000 attack. He does have 2 Dasso pieces as well. So he's probably going to be able to one-shot a lot of characters from the second slot. Now, if we're talking on the lane map, comparing to the last team we just looked at, he's going to be running into Angela. Oops, he can one-shot that. He might actually have that turned around on him because his defense is only in the... well, you know what? It's almost 60%. Anyway, if he wanted to flip this to straight tank, he could do that easily, but he's doing, like, I think fairly well. This is a very well thought out Jack, I'd like to think. As you know, I've said 100 times before, I feel that Jack is more of a DPS hero that is very tanky. He is not a tank, so it's really nice to see people building like this, though. Is this attack mastery? Okay, good. So it does have the maxed out mastery, I believe. Close enough, anyway. Alright. So he has Jenny, he has Rabov, he's got Jack. Was Jenny the last character, or who was that? I gotta go back. Yeah, it's Chenny in slot 3. So Chenny in slot 3, obviously, for the area sweep on the square map. Not as much love for Chenny, obviously, as he has for Jack. But that's fine. This is probably a pretty well-built Chenny. The attack isn't that high. Let's check out some crit rate and stuff like that. 91% crit rate. Alright, you know what? The 25,000 attack, that's made up for by having almost 92% crit rate. Anything above 80% is pretty awesome and extremely reliable, and he's also got very high defense on his characters. I'd assume that he's also using the defense Lord Mastery here, instead of having a specialization for the extra damage. Anyway, definitely one of the stronger teams. Now, Dimitri is not a free-to-play player. Like, I think he said he spent around 3,500 or so. And I kind of like some of the things he does. He does some pretty cool things with his characters. I wouldn't say all of them are great, like perfect idealist best way to do things, but fairly good ideas he's got. Okay, let's see some more. Arcturus is in the guild. Next. Well, this looks familiar. Got another 2 tank user. Running Serenity Chenny. Alright, Serenity and Chenny. Let's look at Chenny first, because Chenny is my favorite. Other than Kitty, of course. Your name has to end with a Y, or you can't be my love. Good hit rate, which is nice. Good crit rate, not OP crit rate, but good crit rate, pretty reliable enough. 62% defense. A lot of people are building crazy defense characters right now with the increase to defense as it's going right now. Another mild spender here, I think. He's probably got a few set pieces. He's definitely got some good potentials. Confusion immunity on Chenny, not that good in general, but almost 29,000 attack with the crit rate and the defense. This is a pretty formidable Chenny. It should switch with Lee though. Lee would be so much better. If you're watching this, it's level 7. You got the Lee. Just put the Lee in. Lee is way better, especially with Serenity. Like people who use Serenity. This is an awesome Serenity. Almost 70,000 attack, 70% crit rate, 34% hit rate, almost 60% defense too. And defense is really low on Serenity. So this is probably another person using the defense potential. Because I know a few of these pieces are dodge. Oh, that's defense? Well, that's I thought that those were both dodge. Oh, well, this one's dodge. And those are off usable defense. Alright, and only... Is this a brooch? Nope. So only one brooch right here. So, yeah, I don't think there's any way that he could have that much defense without having the defense mastery. But again, few sets, some decent ones. Pretty good build all around. Check out the tanks. If you're going double tank, you probably should have some interesting things going on over here. Not as awesome as Dimitri's. Slightly higher defense. Probably better hit rate. No crit. Got some defense potentials here. 1 hit rate potential. Some candy sets going on. I see a lot of guys using the List of Blizzard now. I've said for a long time that the List of Blizzard is probably the best 1-star set. Gives you a 20% modifier. It's a whole separate modifier, which is the important thing because it's a terrain modifier. It's not 20% more damage. It's 20% of more of everything. It's not like added on to your damage. It's a whole modifier for your damage. It's different. It works. It's like everything gets to go again plus 20%. Yeah, so good old standard Bearman. Tanky as hell. With not a huge amount of investment, I'd like to think. Alright, not really much to say here. Just, again, another fairly strong team that's going to be probably not that impossible to deal with, but it's not so much if you think that you can beat that team easily. It's about if that team can beat you easier. There's Quantum. Quantum is like the silent member of our guild who is just only ever leveling up. This guy levels up so fast. He's almost level 90. Like, I don't think anyone's even like within 5 levels of him. He's crazy. Never says anything, never does anything. Well, let's look at his team. Carrot, Serenity, Chenny, and Jack. Not necessarily in that order, seeing as how I said that wrong, but still. Carrot definitely needs to leave this team. This isn't even really a very good Carrot, to be completely honest. 61% crit. Some decent sets on there, though. That's pretty nice. Persona's Trick, 1 Beast Drain, the Friends... Oh, I wish this set would come back. Like somebody asked me if I thought it was gone. It's not gone. It's just it hasn't been around for so long, and I want it. I have one of these flags that lying in my inventory that I had before I even knew it was an SS set. I didn't even know. It's just been there forever. But there's some pretty heavy investment on this Carrot. I think that this could be reused on a much better character. Like freaking Psychokinetic Lee. Oh my god. Why is Quantum just using Carrot? Maybe Carrot is like Quantum's girlfriend. I don't know. Quantum has a thing for carrots. Or maybe it's skill levels. Yeah, that's probably what it is. First time I've seen somebody ever buy the 4th potential before they bought the 3rd one. Let's look at the Chenny. Yeah, this is Quantum's team that looks a little bit more defensive, but then he's got characters like then offensive, and then he's got characters like Carrot that just have no defense at all. Let's check out the Serenity thing maxed out here. Don't know how his attack is so low. There's got to be a lot of really bad potentials on here. Just crit damage on that one. He's likely a free-to-play player who maybe spent a little bit in the beginning and then just said the hell with this, not spending the thing ever again. Let's see. Carrot, Chenny, Serenity and Jack was the last one. Because this is a pretty mid-range Jack for anybody who's able to make top 10. Now, what's cool about Quantum is his team does not look very good at all, to be completely honest. But he's been consistently top 10 for, like, not necessarily every week, especially nowadays, with a lot of really OP people just popping up all over the place. But he's been consistently top 10 since, like, the beginning of time in this game. So very good player. I'm assuming he must know exactly what he's doing with the carrot to rationalize that. The team doesn't look that strong. It's probably very easy to beat. But again, like I said, he's probably very good at beating you too. Where am I going to find another guild member? The loins. They're so tender. Okay. Oh, there's collusion right there. I'm almost positive we haven't looked at collusion. Let's just see what he's using. Oh, look, it's all basic heroes and Jack. So that's cool. Unless you don't count Kai as a basic hero. Collusion's going to be one of the people with one of the weaker teams here. Definitely free to play. Very low attack. But I like Collusion, and he's my buddy, so he's in the guild. And he has a spot, and he doesn't need to get top 10 to keep it. It's up to you guys to take it. Looks like he's using Albert Abuse. Try and lock teams down. Definitely needs to work on a lot of these potentials. A lot of them. I think I've actually got better potentials on Smurf. What is... Oh, wait, he's not using that. Alright, Jack, Chris. So this is definitely going to be the team to beat. It looks like he's a little bit on shaky ground here. Only about 85k battle power. His team's probably going to be one of the easiest teams to beat in the guild. Might even need to mark that down myself, just because we need to actually know who is going to actually lose their spot if one does happen to get taken. Now, I like Collusion, and I'm definitely going to be taking up one of those top 10 spots, so they're not going to be really easy to snatch, and you're not going to really be able to break into the guild that easily if you are aiming for that, but let's just keep going on. I know there's some other players that aren't playing this week that are going to be really low. Who do we... I wonder why Lamian's so far down. I wonder if he's given up on going for first. Lamian's one of the best players in the game. Okay, it doesn't look like I'm going to find another one. I'll do one more look, and oh, there's the Soviet right there. All right, the Soviet is more like my good luck charm, not the super awesome player. It looks like he's slightly stronger than Collusion. So let's look at his team. He's using Lance, Alex. So that's awesome. Any lost potential in this? Dodge. All right. Okay, again. Oh yeah, Sov. Obviously, by the way, very free to play player. Another one. So Lance. I'm sure there was a Jack in there. I think he's got a pretty stun immune on that Jack. I think he'll probably be safe at keeping his spot for a while. Also Serenity and Chenny. Just thinking any other characters he might be able to take advantage of here.
pretty necklace heavy. He doesn't have very much crit rate with that, but even though he's all 5 bows. Oh, wow. I stand corrected. Almost 60%. If he can knock a few of these off, oh, the potentials are too good. Oh well, give up on that one. I damage boss attack. I think I would make this a necklace and then try to make the rest rings. Personally, my Chinese got a few brooches, but they're all from sets, or used to have anyway. All maxed out, and Serenity. Let's take a look at Serenity here. What's the crit on this thing? 27. No love for Serenity. Pure utility Serenity here. Not very strong. Is there charm immunity on this? No, nothing. Alright, so another fairly easy team to beat. So at least the Soviets going to have to rely on players like me and Aaron to help defend his spot. But I think that his team is slightly stronger than Collusion's, so I think Collusion is probably the person who would have to be fighting for his place here the most. Still got to check out Bjork, who is off this week. Forget what he was doing, but I know that he's said that there's just no way he's going to be able to do everything he needs to. There are a couple players who are not also going to be able to get into the top 10 and defend their spot themselves because of time zone issues. I know Arcturus, I believe, the ladder closes at 3:30 in the morning where he lives, so it's not easy for everybody to keep their spots. We're going to have to trust that the rest of us want them to stay in the guild. Okay, I think that's as far as I'm going to find right now. I'm going to go back, I'll just look them up manually. We'll just guess what their team is. Okay. Collaboration videos. Alright. Who have we not done? I don't remember if we've done Shadow Strike, so I'll put his name down. Okay, so Shadow, David. Oh, we definitely haven't done David. And then Michelle and Bjork. Okay. Bjork has a special place in my heart because I was a huge Fire Emblem fan. Oh my god, Shark Fuji has 2 subscribers to his channel. That's so guys. Hey guys, you guys should all subscribe to Shark Fuji's apparently French videos? What? No, that's with Ration. Anyway, subscribe to Shark Fuji if you can find him. I don't know if his channel is named after himself, or maybe he's Von Man X. Maybe he can monetize and get some donations so we can do awesome things. Shark is a free-to-play player who is definitely able to reach top 10 all the time. You should give your monetary support to him. If you like my videos and you like making donations, donate to Shark Fuji and help him out. But other than that, I'm cool. Alright, so let's see. We are going... Oh, you know what? That's probably important information. Are you searchable as Shark Fuji? Just let that out there while I remember who I'm doing. I'm doing Shadow Strike. I'm doing David Liang, Parshell, and Bjork. Answer the question. Whatever. I'll look later. Nope. Okay. I'll figure that out for you guys later. We'll... Oh, you know what? That's probably information people want to know, too. Come on, Shark. Answer faster. Alright. Anyway. So let's go find Parshell on the ladder. I wonder how many people are actually on my friends list. I'll do the ones on my friends list first. I did delete a bunch of people from the guild off my friends list because I needed to make room to help people beat Tower. It's very hard to find spots for people to beat Tower. I didn't just pass anybody, did I? So some guild members offered me their friend spots until I ever need their mercs again, which I might next month. Who knows? David Liang, right there. All right, and Shadow Strike's right after him. That's nice. So, oh good, it's letting me view them as their PvP teams. This is great. All right, so Chenny, Cindy, Lena, and Jack. Let's check this out. Are you free? Oh, he's definitely free to play, but somehow has a beast strain set. Maybe not. One second. Let me just check this out. He's got to be free to play. There's no way. He must have just got a really lucky drop from Tower and gotten an SS set. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Anyway, another free to play player. I don't want to go through all the gear every single time. I think we'll just look at the stats screen. So Chenny, Serendi, Lena, Jack. So Chenny, 17,000 attack, almost 18. Low crit rate, high hit rate. So that thing's not going to get dodged. Medium defense, good mana. It's nice. Got a Serendi here. Serendi looks like it's a little bit stronger than Chenny for some reason. He's really stacking hit rate on his characters. He must be afraid of some kind of dodge shenanigans. Charm immunity on that Serendi though, that's pretty cool. Got a Lena in here. And a Jack. Looks like it's built like a normal tank, so. And stun immunity on that tank. Alright, so that's that. So there goes David. He'll probably be on the list of easier people to beat also. Alright, now Shadow. Shadow's having the time of his life trying to beat Tower 110 right now because he doesn't have Lena. It's not that he's a bad player or anything. He just is not. Whatever he's doing is not working. That's all. Alright, sorry. Let's pay attention to his team. Deb, Chenny, Serendi, and Moo. Alright, so no tank here. I like teams with no tank. It's nice to see. Like, it used to be like everybody didn't use one at all, and I'm like, you guys gotta have tanks. Now, tanks are literally in every single team, and now it's just kind of cool to see people actually winning without one. Another free-to-play player here for sure, though. Oh, I didn't hit back twice there. Checking out immunities. So generally, a lot of what you can expect to see generally everywhere else. This Deb looks like she's built a bit better than the Chenny. Oh, a heck of a lot better. This is sneaky to have all these characters that are like not OP, and then there's just one character that's got a Beast Train and a Dazzle set. Let's slaughter you. Alright, so when you're fighting Shadow Strike, make sure you go before him and you walk across the map and you kill his slot character, because that's the one bringing the pain. Alright, now I hope I also have Parshell and Bjork on my list. I don't know if I have kept them. Oh, there's Bjork. Might have to do the search for Parshell. Only met him recently. Alright, now this is a team that speaks to me. This is just a very strong team. Now, can't say that his gear is going to be amazing. Frig. A lot of love for the Azrael 5-starring people have. So let's check this Leo. 30k attack. And only one Beast Train on him. What an awesome character. And he's got Charm immunity. That's awesome to have. Of course, Serendi's definitely going to be walking around with 2 buffs on her almost all the time. And Charm immunity on this too. Well, so this is definitely a much stronger team than it looks like. First glance, his battle score is I would say that his battle score is very deceiving. He's probably got very good potentials and a very well built team. just the potentials I looked at weren't that great, that's all. But everybody's stats are, like, for whatever he has to work with, he's definitely got things semi-optimized. Pretty strong team, just all in all. The last ones we looked at. Bjork is a free-to-play player as well, too, so something to note. Alright, last person on the list is Parshall. Let's see if I have him on my friends list. If not, we'll have to search for him. And he's not here. Oh, I can't wait till I steal one of my guild members' spots with my Smurf account. It's going to be legendary. Alright. I hope... Oh. I can't have more friends. Well, can I just look at him? Come on. Well, this is stupid. Says he's online. He's just not talking. Oh, so Shark has only posted a video to help people beat 110. Hopefully Shadow watches the video and it works for him, because he's having a hell of a time doing that right now. Okay, we just gotta go through the guild and check it out like that. We'll just guess what heroes he's using for PvP right now. Okay, 108k. And I'm guessing that the first 4 heroes you see there are... No, there's no way he's using Tau for PvP. It's probably Lena, Lena slot 1, Yekaterina slot 2, Cleo slot 3, Bearman slot 4. Though he might have Chenny on the team. This is geared. What's Tau looking like? If he's using Tau for PvP, I'm not really a fan of the PvP with Tau. It's fun to use her for a little bit, but like not good, just fun. Definitely a free-to-play player. It's regular gear and normal potentials all the way across the board. Holy crap, yeah, this is on the PvP team for sure. Stun, Charm, and Confusion? What the hell, man? Some people have all the luck. Wonder what his Yekaterina's looking like right now. Oh, it's only 4-star. That's not on the team at all. Not a chance. Maybe Jenny. No, Jenny's didn't make the team either. Bearman's probably the tank. Wonder if he uses Angela. Nope. So I'm guessing Bearman tank. Serenity not used at all. Deb not used at all. Is Moo on the team? Not likely. No, not with those potentials. Whoa, what the frick? Some people have all the luck in the world. I don't even have 6 immunities. He's got 3 immunities perfect on 2 characters. So I'm definitely guessing Chenny and Cleo are both PvP heroes here. He's got stun immunity on Bearman. What does Lena have? Stun immunity. So, work in progress. I guess he's just like, nope, you're getting this immunity now, and just smashes it until it works, and he is doing quite well with that. So I'm guessing those are the heroes. Chenny, Lena, Cleo, and Bearman for PvP. And it doesn't look like anybody else is geared well enough. Maybe Kai is an ultimate. He looks like he's strong enough to be a part of that. But free-to-play team. But for a free-to-play team, I'd say it's pretty well built. You can't have immunities like that and not be awesome. All right. Well, anyway, that's Chance. So take your best shots, guys. Hopefully you can take something. As of right now, the current Battle of Honor ladder on... Well, I never know what day it is. All right, it's Friday. Currently, the Battle of Honor ladder looks a little something like this. Oh, BCI and Flychute. I thought it was going to be all Chance players. Looks like they all fell out since this morning. This morning, Aaron, Sun, and Blue and Shark were all in top 10. So here are some people gunning for the shot. I might post the second chance members in the very near future just to see if anybody might have a shot. But I might inspect them to save time later instead of going through all of them. Anyway, hope you enjoyed watching. That's the guild.
Hey guys, gonna be checking out the Chance Guild.
And that is my phone going off on another video when I'm looking at comments. So ignore that. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys later.